So let's do a few standing things today. So we'll do our warm-ups first. Feet hip width apart, spread your toes out, don't grip. Ankles, knees, hips, shoulders lined up. Activate your core. Bring those shoulders back and down and sitting bones toward the floor. And reach your head toward the ceiling. Take a moment, just breathe. Focus inward, find your yoga perspective. Exhale tension. And then inhale, arms to shoulder level. Stretch the fingertips out, but the shoulders down. Exhale, hands to your heart. Stretch out to the front. And then clasp your hands behind you. Push them to the floor just gently as you lift your heart. Spread your toes out. And as you exhale, pivot at your hips and come all the way down. Hands come up toward the ceiling. Move your chin around, relax your neck, and then bend your knees and start at your bottom of your spine, coming all the way up. And again, as you get to the top, lift your heart as you drop your shoulders back and down and stretch through the back of your neck. So don't lift your chin too high. And then inhale upright, release your arms. Take a moment, just feel your spine a little more activated. And we'll do it again. Arms at shoulder level, hands to your chest, stretch to the front, shoulders down, and then clasp your hands behind you the opposite way. Push your hands toward the floor just gently and lift your heart. And then pivot over as you exhale. Hands up, head down, lift your sitting bones, stretch your legs a little bit more. And again, bending your knees slightly, chin in, just gently come all the way back up. And again, heart high as you drop your shoulders into that gentle back bend. And then come upright, release your arms, and again, just observe your body respond. Side stretches. So let's bring the arms out, palms toward the ceiling, hands over your shoulders. Clasp your hands together above your head and bring your arms next to your ears. Shoulders down, sitting bones down, crown high. And then keeping everything straight to the side like it is, lean over. So keep the shoulders and hips facing the long side of your mat as you push the foot you're leaning away from down and reach out through your head and hands. And then inhale up, keep those shoulders down as you switch the other hand to the front and arms by your ears once again as you lean to the opposite side. Remember, it's straight, no twisting, no leaning forward or backward, just opening the ribs. Maximize or minimize, remember, do what's right for your body. And then inhale upright and release. Shoulders up, back, and down. And stretch your spine apart because we are going to twist this time. So feet hip width apart, spreading your toes, everything lined up, activating and stretching your spine. Bring your arms out, palms toward the ceiling, hands above your shoulders. Clasp your elbows this time and still bring those arms next to your ears, shoulders down. Stretch your spine and turn either direction into your twist. Take a breath, spread your toes, exhale over. So as you come into your forward position, lift your sitting bones, keep your arms by your ears, and see if the weight's still on both feet. And then inhale your way back up. Slowly coming to the top, keep your shoulders down as you lift your heart and pull your elbows back. Remember, don't overwork your low back when you're twisting. And then inhale upright, exhale around to the center. Switch everything around in your arms and spread your toes again. Stretch your spine apart to turn to the opposite side. Take a breath, exhale over. And again, just deepen as much as you'd like, lifting your hips, relaxing arms by your ears, and then weight on both feet still evenly. Work your way back up. And again, upper body only for your back bend, lifting your chest. Take a moment, just shoulders down, elbows back. And then inhale up, exhale around to the center. Shoulders stay down as you bring your arms into extended mountain. Stretch it up. Let's do the side again. So come up on one side, lift the opposite heel, and feel that stretch through the ribs. And then bring that one down, other one up. And again, stretch it out through the side. And then both arms up, right next to your ears, shoulders down, and pivot at your hips. Come into halfway down with the arms by your ears. Stretch it out, and then drop into ragdoll. Let's do it a little deeper with the fingers around your big toes and come into gorilla. So elbows, spine, and legs as straight as you can make them. Take a moment, just stretch it out. Keep that chin slightly in so the back of your neck is still stretching. And then dropping back into ragdoll, maybe a little closer to your legs, and working your way up. Inhale to the top. Take a moment, just breathe. Exhale, tension. And then in mountain pose, we're going to keep the hands just relaxing. Turn the backs of your palms out, or the backs of your hands in, the palms out, and then trace your body up. And then as you get to your head, flip those hands around and reach to the ceiling. Shoulders down, turn the hands palms out, and exhale them all the way back to your sides. So inhaling, tracing your body up, flipping it around, reaching up with the shoulders down, turn your palms out and back to your sides. One more time, just stretching through that whole length of your body. Keep those shoulders down, palms out as you bring them around and down. Circle the shoulders, exhale any tension. Take a moment, reach the crown to the ceiling. And we better do our balance practice or I'll forget it. So go ahead, lift your toes and spread them out. Remember, no gripping with your toes. Ankle, knee, hip, shoulder lined up. Activate that core. Bring those shoulders back and down and crown to the ceiling. Sink into your grounded foot. And when you're rooted, bring the other leg up. And again, just come as high as it wants to go. Find your stability and circle your ankle. Take a moment, circling both ways, seeing how your balance is today. And when you're ready, straighten that foot out as you bring it back down and get ready to balance on the other side. So again, spreading your toes, aligning, activating the core and relaxing your shoulders. Sink into your now grounded foot and bring the other one up. And again, only as high as it wants to go today, and work your ankle when you're stable. Both ways. Take a breath or two. Just feel your ankle, your whole body. And again, straighten it out, bringing the foot back into mountain pose. Take a breath, shoulders back and down, and let's step wide. So toes toward the front. Ankles, knees, hips, everything lined up as always, keeping the core active, exhaling tension. And let's turn our feet. So one foot to the side, but keep your hips and shoulders facing the long side of your mat. And then the heel back and toes forward. But this time we're going to pivot. So bring that back hip forward and the front hip back. So you're facing that front foot. Keep those thumbs in the hip crease, and we're going to keep the spine straight as you lead with your chest toward your toes, coming parallel to the floor. And you can stay there, keeping that hip coming forward and the other one back, reminded by your thumbs, or you can bring your hands across your low back or up into reverse prayer behind your shoulder blades. Keep the chin slightly in, stretching the neck, and you're in pyramid pose. If you feel flexible today, you can push the sitting bones slightly back and pivot a little deeper. Keep the spine as straight as you can. Those hands on your back will help you remind you how straight your spine is. So just take a moment there. Both legs are straight. Take a moment just stretching out through your head one way and your sitting bones, of course, the opposite way. And then inhale it, pivot back up, release your arms, and turn your feet to the front. Take a breath, sink into your feet up through the crown. Feel what's going on through your body. And of course, we're going to balance and go the other direction. So turn your foot and then your other foot to keep your hips still facing the front as you start. And then take that back hip around, pull that front hip back, and face the little side of your mat. And again, thumbs in that hip crease, leading with your heart. And again, keep the spine straight all the way through the neck, out through the crown as you pivot to parallel to the floor. Spread your toes, keep both legs straight. And again, feel as you go into your position how things are going. You can cross at your low back or into reverse prayer with your arms if you like. And again, stretch that spine long, keep it nice and flat as much as you can. Spread the toes, legs straight. Keep that back hip coming forward and the front hip going back. Everything nice and even. Exhale, tension. Maybe go a little deeper, pulling back with those sitting bones if you want, or just stay there parallel to the floor. Exhale any tension, stretch the whole spine, and then on the inhalation, pivot back up, facing that side, releasing your hands and turning to the front. Take a breath, exhale tension. Toes are to the front, so we're your knees. Bringing those thumbs into the hip crease once again, and we'll pivot as we're in that position. So come just parallel to the floor once again. See if your spine is still straight. Exhale any tension. You can bring your hands down under your shoulders or onto your shins and just give a good stretch with the sitting bones and crown going opposite directions. Remember, keep that back of your neck nice and straight along with everything else. Exhale, maybe lift the sitting bones and pivot a little deeper. Those of you who are flexible, you may get your head closer to the floor, even down if you've been working on those leg muscles. Take a breath. Just stretch the spine long. Keep it straight. And then inhale, pivoting back up. And let's go into mountain pose. Take a breath, shoulders back and down. Exhale any tension. Hands to your heart. And as you look at your hands, bring them toward the ceiling, inhaling them up and slightly behind you into your back bend. And as you exhale, let swan dive over, coming all the way down into ragdoll. And hands under your knees on your shins into our halfway up stretch. So again, elbows, knees, spine straightening. Stretch it out. Feel the lengthening in your spine. And then bend your knees and we'll go to our child pose. So come back, hips toward your heels, hands palms up. Exhale, forehead toward the floor. Relax the shoulders down. Feel as much of a curve to your spine as you'd like. Tuck in your chin. Tension out. And then let's inhale and sit up and do our hip warm-ups. So legs coming out into staff position. Press out through your heels, pulling back with your toes. Knees right up toward the ceiling. Get those sitting bones a little more behind you if that helps. And if you need any padding, remember, you can do that as well. Shoulders above your hips, crown reaching to the ceiling. Sink into your sitting bones up through the crown. Take a breath, Now, as you exhale, bend your right leg and put that foot toward your left thigh, wherever it wants to go. Knee coming down, notice that hip, see how it's doing today. And again, if that's feeling tight today, bring the leg in front over to the side, but keep the knee and toes up. So just let the hip relax, let the knee come down as much as it wants to do. Take a breath. Shoulders relaxed, but still right above your hips. Stretch the spine apart nice and long. Exhale. You can add weight with your hands, but remember, no pressure. Take a breath. Just let that knee go as far as it wants, and then just keep relaxing. Feel the hip. Let it relax. And then bringing your knee and foot into your hands, or wrapping your arm around and pulling the leg in. Rotate side to side. Get the outside of your hip lubricated a little bit more. If that's feeling okay and you want more, remember you can go higher or closer. It makes it more intense in that joint, so be gentle where you need to. And then releasing that leg, bring it out to the front. Take a moment, feeling your hips. Notice the difference on the two sides. So we've got to balance. So bring that opposite foot up to the thigh, knee coming down. Again, if this one's looser, just you can stay there, or if it's tighter, you can bring the opposite leg over to the side. But remember, whichever position your front leg is in, the knee and toes stay up. Take a breath, just exhale. Add the weight of your hands, but remember, no pressure. Just let the knee come as far as it wants, letting that hip get a little bit more release. Exhale any tension. Reach the crown to the ceiling. Relax the shoulders down. And again, when you're ready to go rotating, bring the foot and knee into your hands, or pull the leg in with your arms around and move side to side. So just feel what's going on as that gets a little bit easier to move, if it does. And if it does, you can get it a little more intense if you want to, but remember, it's optional, personal practice. Higher, closer, if that's good for your hip. Take a few breaths, just let it go, relaxing. And when you're ready to release, again, come into staff position, knees and toes up, heels pressing out. Exhaling, reach the ground to the ceiling and the shoulders down. Just feel your whole body stretch a little bit more. And then bring the bottoms of your feet into butterfly. Knees up to the side. Kind of lift them up toward your shoulders, pulling those heels in. And then let the knees come down even further if they want to toward the floor. Feel the stretch. Notice where the tightness is. Let it relax. Sitting bones are behind you. Crown to the ceiling. Bring your hands under your shoulders behind you, and a little pressure on the hands, releasing through that inner thigh a little bit as you reach the crown up, and let those knees maybe go a little further toward the floor. As you do, you may find that the bottoms of your feet want to kind of rotate toward the ceiling a little more. That's fine. Supposedly helps the alignment even more. So just take a moment, just breathe. Not a lot of pressure in those hands. Just keep lifting your heart. Feel that stretch on that inner thigh up through the back. Take a breath. Stretch the spine. And then exhaling, release your hands back to the center. Slide those feet out a little bit. Take your hands underneath onto the tops of your feet. Keep the spine straight and lead with your chest down toward your toes, toward your heels, whatever is in front of you. So take a moment, just breathing, letting those knees move down toward the floor as much as they want while those arms are underneath you. Stretch the spine long. Exhale, maybe go a little further. You can round the spine if you want. and feel what that feels like as well. And then straighten it back up, stretching it out, and lift back up, releasing your hands and lifting your knees into staff position. Take a breath, stretch it out, and bring your feet to the end of the mat. So again, you're in staff position. Keep that core working for support on your low back. Keep those toes pulling back, shoulders right above your hips. Reach the crown up. Just feel your body in your staff position. Get those backs of the legs as much toward the floor as they want to be. And then using your core, slowly lower to the mat. As you get all the way down, just take a moment getting those shoulders down onto the floor. Exhale, tension. And let's bring the hands to T position, palms up. And we'll do the low back twist. Set sitting bones towards your heels. Bend your right leg, foot to the left thigh. Keep your head on the floor. We're rolling to the left, all the way onto your side. Knee on the floor, hands together. And then bring your left hand to your knee and bring your right hand above your shoulder for our twist. So keep the palm open right at shoulder level as you lower the back of your hand toward the floor. It may not make it, that's okay. Just go as far as gravity wants to bring you. Keep the knee down if you love the low back twisting. If not, you can always put a pillow under it. Keep the head on the floor as you turn your head to look toward that arm behind you for your neck twist. And just let the arm and shoulder come toward the floor as much as they want for your middle back twist. Exhale. Remember, as you release those ligaments, gravity may bring your arm closer to the floor, but don't force it. Just let it happen if it wants to. You may feel those adjustments along your spine. Let them happen, but again, never force anything. Take a breath or two, just relaxing into your twist as deeply as you want. And of course, remember on your own, you'll probably want to hold these longer. But for now, let go of your knee, rolling onto your back, and slide your foot near the other one so we can twist to the opposite side. Shoulders down, hands palms up, feet hip width apart, sitting bones toward your heels. Bend your left leg, foot to the right thigh. And again, head on the floor as you roll all the way to the right. Take a moment there and bring your right hand onto your left knee. Bring your left hand toward the ceiling, palm open at shoulder level. So remember, it doesn't go down toward your feet or up toward your head, but it keeps the shoulder, chest area opening nicely as you deepen into your twist. Head turning for your neck, knee down as much as your lower back likes. And just again, gravity will pull that arm as it's ready to, as your spine is ready to. So remember, breathe deep. Exhale, let the ligaments go. Let the arm drop maybe a little bit further when it's ready, but never force it. Exhale any tension. Just allow your body to release into its twist, doing whatever is right for your personal practice. And again, holding longer if you love it, but for now, if we want to relax, we've got to release and roll onto the back. Slide the foot near the other one and the hands pivoting toward your hips, palms up into our relaxation posture. Shoulders down into the mat, roll side to side, relaxing the hips and low back. Roll your head, releasing your neck, and of course, circle your ankles if that feels good for you, as it should. And then releasing your legs, releasing your arms, relaxing your whole torso and your face. Just close your eyes and sink into that surface beneath you. Let your body grow heavy. Exhale, just deepen into that earth support. As you relax, just allow your body to release from your awareness. As those thoughts release, remember other thoughts will come to you, but you don't need to pay attention. There's no need to worry about the past, no need to anticipate the future, no need to think about the content of any thoughts. Just let them go, breathing deep, letting the content float away with your breath, allowing your release of your attention deep into that peace within, releasing your body, releasing your mind, and just take a few moments being peace. And of course, if you have time to keep relaxing today, just go ahead. And if it's time to get ready for the rest of your day, just begin drawing energy and awareness back to the moment, to the room, to your body, breathing more fully and stretching more completely, however feels good for you. And of course, whenever you're ready for your final yoga hug of appreciation, bring your sitting bones toward your heels as you bend your knees and draw your heels up near your sitting bones. Press your back gently down as you draw your knees up further toward your heart. Wrap your arms around in whatever appreciative yoga hug feels good for you today. Let your body know you appreciate its yoga work and the work your body does for you every day. And of course, when you're ready to release, head and feet to the floor, roll to the side, and sit back up, getting ready for whatever's ahead in your world today. Thanks for joining me.